Hello and welcome everyone, here is Andy, here's Alb on Fire. Today it's Wartales part 12. Let's get to business. I got a bit, how to put it, disbalanced maybe by realizing how much there is to do. Some messages from family. Good morning, Nicholas. Yeah, so some messages from family. Also, I was thinking what I want to play. Realized that I don't really want to play Wartales that much, but giving up is bad manners. At the same time, what I want to play surprisingly is Disco Elysium. I downloaded it and then I couldn't decide whether I want to play with all the skills unlocked or I want to be fair and play with the setup. I mean, what am I talking about? With the original setup, I mean, like, honestly, with only the points that you can legitimately get from the game. Then I went to my previous playlist where I streamed Disco Elysium in 2021. Was sad to see how slim I was in comparison to now. Also remember that I was streaming Disco Elysium exactly in official costumes, so I had shorts, had suits, because it's a serious game, so I only streamed in such clothes. And the only thing I have now is one short and one jacket. Everything else is casual, informal, and I cannot really afford to buy a shirt now. I mean, I wouldn't want to do that. Not really exactly good with money now. But if I stream Disco Elysium, I think I have to do that. I have to have a white t-shirt. That would be just proper. Then I was thinking that I want to play Divinity 2 also. I want to play Farthest Frontier. I want to play Deus Ex. But you cannot play all the games at once, right? That's impossible. So, and all of that kind of pressed me. And I, as always, kind of kicked myself down to some semi-depressed condition. What are those people there? Those are deserters, right? I mean, what am I doing? Why do I care about some pathetic deserters? They are like underleveled and cannot offer any real resistance, so let's not waste our time on them. Let's go and cross the bridge to Retruse. I want to say that I played a bit off the stream to clean up and make some changes, and the changes are that I have removed 4 people from my party. I just got some gray cluster. So yeah, I removed Eren. I removed who? Elytrix? No, not. I removed Cyanide. I removed Rudiger. Anyone else? No. I wanted to drop Durance, and I actually dropped him, but then I thought that I do want to have a brewer on my party and returned him, but unfortunately he's currently stripped naked. So I need to, and I sold all the stuff.
Might I interest you in my humble
So
wares,
I now have to remake his armor, and that's why I'm looking
Might
for.
I interest you, my humble wares, my good sirs?
I'm looking for, what do we call it? I'm looking for
Might I
gray,
interest you, my
gray,
humble...
did I say gray? Gray cluster, which can turn into rhyme still, and I'll be able to make a proper armor for him. So I want to show you that I have an ungodly amount of stuff in my chest. So again, my, how to put it, my pathology manifests that when I start hoarding and nothing can stop me. I get really crazy about that. Yeah. Don't really want to be very talkative today, but maybe I hope the mood will change over the stream. Yeah, Nicholas, how are you? How is your mood today? How is your Monday going? Or rather, how is it starting? Wait, what? I forgot to take my rhyme still, right? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Let's get back to the forge. Confirm and make rhyme still Gambizon. I need to have it high quality, so hopefully we will not botch it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Complete 5 forges in a row perfectly. I got an achievement. Thank you very much. This lad doesn't get a weapon yet. Maybe I can make a halberd, which is gonna be lower tier. Where is it? Polearm. Yeah, ghost pike requires wood and white leather. 3 pieces of white leather. We can afford that, right? And if I remember correctly, 6 pieces of wood, 3 pieces of white leather. I have plenty of that. I'm quite sick, unfortunate, but hope I'm on the tail end of it. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. What about your father? Do you think you got the illness from him? Is it something like a flu? I'm sorry. Or a cold or something else? We just crafted Ghost Pike, so Durance will now have armor, will have weapon, and he already has medallion. What also he lacks is a helmet. And he lacks armor layers. So because he is strength based, we can give him armor of the stag. Remind me please what I need for the armor of the stag. Rope, raw, and white leather. Alrighty. So another, let's take all the white leather. And ropes too, right? Something about ropes. How many ropes have I got? I have ropes. Was that only ropes that I was missing or something else? No, only ropes. Only white leather. So 3 reinforced layers of the stag. Here we go. Now Durance, this is for you. 1, 2, 3. He is very protected. No worries about his condition. What's that? Hide bag. And about helmets. Let me check what helmets are. What they require. Leather, guard, and armor. Remember that helmets are actually trash, so maybe let's not make it at all and just find something when we have a chance. I'm gonna drop rime, steel clothes, coal, white leather, iron ore. Oh, aetherite. I should have turned aetherite into that material, but I don't remember what I need to. Alchemical residue. I think I have alchemical residue. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 pieces of that thing, right? Yes, indeed. I don't think I got it from him. I'm pretty sure it's a bad case of shingles that has spread to my lungs. Shingles. Viral infection that causes a painful rash. Oh, I don't know. Aha. Virus. Looks painful. Is it? Does it hurt? I'm very sorry to hear that. What can you do to help
Are
yourself?
you looking for exotic wares? Then you won't be disappointed, mercenaries. Thanks to the trade route you opened, I can now sell you everything you might need.
Can you take painkillers or something like that?
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor.
Right. Now my heart is at peace and I can travel the original way that I intended to get rid of the quest there at the entrance of the at the entrance to Vertruse.
These valuable commodities are only for those who can
Great
afford them.
cluster. I'm buying it. Interesting that the wares have been refreshed already. Probably could, but I tend to avoid painkillers, which is a bad habit if anything. You mean painkillers are a bad habit, or avoiding them?
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sir?
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Didn't check how much mountain willow I have, but avoiding them. Can you explain, if possible, why you avoid painkillers? Is there some particular reason why you do that? So we have to get into the forest and find some bandits over there. Right, those are our lads that we have to dispatch. Level 5, that will definitely be some painful beating for those lads. Who goes first? Boudica maybe, because... And who will be the first to act? I see. Yeah. Let's... get over here. Wait a moment. Oh, I didn't change the difficulty back to survival, to extreme. What was that called? I was playing on, you remember, we switched to extreme difficulty, then in between streams I switched to novice because I wanted to do things fast and not get interrupted by anything, and I forgot to get, there's no point in loading. Now I will continue the battle. I tend not to work on my fibromyalgia, so we've come into having the habit of distrusting the efficacy. So does it mean that they won't work for everything else too? I forget to activate this enhanced precision all the time. It's very effective, but I ignore. Wrath. Now you can calm down. Matey, or not Matey, Boudica. 45 damage. Yeah, now we have to increase the difficulty. Durance gets to level what? Level 9. I'm very slow in my thinking. Extreme difficulty, yeah, it's better. Where do we go now? I think we're going to visit the Brotherhood training grounds. They're quite far away. And I need to hit this Fellowship of Knowledge. Also, well, anyway, my path lies towards that town called Marheim. Yeah, I need to go to Marheim. Comfrey has been collected, and time to go to the camp. And let's check what we have here. Blacksmith. They might, which is why I call the habit bad. It comes down to silly pride in thinking. If I can handle fibromyalgia without them, I can handle anything without them. Well, I suppose I shouldn't even comment, because you know what you are. You know everything without my commentaries already, so... Oh, we're gonna get some grapes after this rest. And what am I going to eat this time? Let's eat these cheesy macarons. 1, 2, 3. Actually, that's enough. And let's rest. I produced raw materials, some salt and some grapes. Pumbaa unlocked the specialty gratuity. Yeah, everything is wonderful. Tell me, Durance, have you... No, you still haven't become a more experienced brewer. You know what? I just realized we can... Yeah, I think we can send Durance... Nah, I thought we could leave
I sell
him
quality wares for a reasonable price.
in the... Gosh, why I'm so slow? We can leave him in the tavern and he will be collecting XP that way. The problem is that he won't be collecting battle XP, and I need him to be gathering battle XP. Also, do I need to attack this camp? This ghost pack, I meant. let's attack them to gather some stuff. Who will be first? Ghost Boar. Now, people, you have to get closer. You know what's also still unpleasant? That I, up until now, sometimes feel slight nausea when I'm playing this game, which is a very interesting case of psychosomatics. I cannot believe it's happening, but it is happening. How many creatures can I attract by my war cry? Only 3. Well, 3 is good too. Yeah, and let's now hack them down. I think I can hit those 2 as well, because I have a huge axe. Yeah, and I gained another point. So who next? How about Gondor? Who will be next to act this Ghost Wolf? I see. Unbent. I also, oh, I didn't tell you, I retrained if Unbent into someone who uses poison, because it works well with his dagger and his hat. Adder. Gondor. Just wondering who can dispatch this Ghost Wolf here. Maybe Pike can do that. I mean, I think I should be able to, without any crit, really. That's a shame, Pike. That's a shame. Let's try again. And remind me, please, you get... you have to be standing next to an enemy to get some bonus movement points. So we end our turn here. Gondor goes next. Slashing at this Ghost Wolf here. We should remember that one wolf has to survive. And that wolf will be in this one. Hero will engage this wolf. Yep. While this boar has to be eliminated. Beatrix, you have to get close to the enemy. Let's stand next to Samwise, or rather over here. 37, 84, critical strike. And now let's just skip our turns, wait for the nightmare to be appearing. Ghost Wolf attacks Pyro, deals 23 damage, not bad. The nightmare has just appeared with a bear, I'm sorry. So, ooh, quite a company here. Will Boudica get close here? Yes, she will. Who will be the first, who will be the second? This wolf here, and then Ghost Bear. Okay, Boudica, you go first. Let's begin with the challenge and shout. What? I don't get it, but okay. They just ignored her. Ignored her pool completely. Okay, this Ghost Wolf has to be killed. without Perot being hit. Well done. Well done, Samwise. Ooh. I suppose Elytrix will be the next one to go. Because she will apply quite nice effects to the bear. And look at that damage. She almost killed the bear. It will die after its turn, right? Putting damage. Adder is, well, not very impressed, I must say. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's get somewhere where we have a lot of people. Here, for instance. Galvanized troops, getting some points. Here we go. Nightmare is almost on the ground. Let's just bring Gondor close and get rid of the creature. That's it. It was the final one, right? So we got Ghost Carcasses, we got Wolf Meat Pork, Colossal Paw. Yeah, actually that's a very useful one. Repair armor and continue. Wages due. 839 coins. That's something absolutely insane, the prices they're asking for, I should say. The payments they're asking for. Not sure where they want me to get the money for
Might I
that.
interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Smoldering Corpse Bar. Who is that person?
It's true. I haven't any coin to pay for my meal. But wait! Don't report me to the guard right away. I'm a carpenter by trade. I can take on a few jobs for you to pay my debt.
Well, sand the tables. We'll get extra comfort for some time. Something is wrong on the menu, the game tells me. I have no idea what that is. To prepare this drink, you must first have wine on the menu. Ah, that's the problem. Okay. Add-on wine doesn't count, I suppose. Then let's make pasties. Yeah, now we don't have any issues. So, like I said, maybe we will send Durance to the tavern. Ella will be unassigned or bouncer? No, just unassign Ella and assign Durance as brewer. I wonder how quickly he will be gaining experience. Let's remember 3, 4, 7. Let's not remember, let's just write the number down. 3, 4, 7. And check next rest. Check next rest. I know he is level 9. He'll be missing an XP. Just one shift, okay? One shift to see the XP changes, then I'll ask him to join us again and see what will change. I mean the pace of XP generation as a brewer in my tavern and the speed of experience gathering as a member of my party. So Durance is responsible for rum. All is good. Tavern equipment. We have Altar of the Eye, which I don't want to have. Let's see how much money I can get, and let's prolong the stay rate of my infiltrators. Tavern management, withdraw 100. Yeah, I need to withdraw every time, it looks like, because each time it gets less and less effective when I withdraw. So I shouldn't forget about withdrawal. Oh, bandits are attacking the...
Help us! I bet.
Level 9 bandits? Wow. Wow. Can you imagine that? Hired killer. This is a... Oh. This is very interesting. So there are like 2 groups of bandits. Okay, I want to ask you to behave in a passive way, please. I don't want your help. Yeah, traders have to be somewhere behind. Now, we need to understand how to distribute our forces properly. Perot, Gondor. Gondor has to be somewhere where he'll be able to strike several enemies at once. That's somewhere close to Boudica, I suppose. Either will have to generate some galvanization points. Elytrix can be fighting here, together with Cupid, together with Samwise the Bee, together with Black Ryla, I suppose. They should be able to handle that situation. Pike. You know what? I'll ask Pike to be here because Black Ryla can run. No, she cannot run there. Can Pike run there? No. Ryla is the longest, the furthest runner, I suppose, and even she cannot get there in time. But you know what we can do? We can take archers, right? So Elytrix and Cupid and Samwise. Well, Samwise I'll keep here. I need somebody else. Maybe if Unbandmasked will be standing there. Now Elytrix stands here, Cupid stands here, crewmate, passive behavior, please. Matey will probably be useless. I'll keep her next to the trader. Scoundrel, Marauder, Adder, Boudica, no, Matey I need here. And maybe one more guy here, just to get maximum galvanization. Yes, so we shall go, I understand. We shall go. Who am I gonna attack to start with? Who's the weakest one? I think I need to begin with these two. Over here. 1, 2, 3. Will you be able to finish him off? Yes. Nice. So we end our turn here, I suppose. Problem is that Boudica will not have enough points to... No, she will have enough points, I suppose. She should have enough points. Let's just hope that the range will be enough. Uh-huh. Good luck, Andy. And I was supposed to be attacking that one, by the way. Right. Is there any way to attract the attention of 3 people at least? There was a chance. Fortunately, I lost it. So I loaded at the start of the battle, which means that Miker was wrong. You don't... It's not that each turn is saved. I see. Boudica has to kill these people, so maybe Adder will be actually standing here instead of Pike. Cupid, Matrix, Black Ryla, Black Ryla, instead of Perot. Okay, Adder, you go first. Galvanization. You are gonna be the first to act. Boudica now gets to the place where she's supposed to be. Attracts 4 people, and this time we're gonna be much more efficient. 5 rotations. And the final one. That's it. That's it. Let's attack this one. 64 damage. Oh, I forgot to tell this lad not to do anything. Fine. What are you gonna do? Oh, poison. That's a pity. Cupid, what can you do? The area of attack is insufficient. Samwise, Perot, Gondor. If this Fatal Touch. Deals final blow. We get 2 points of action. So we have to be in attack stance. Kill the enemy. 2 action points gained back. Now Rondoer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then take down. 1, 2. And now Wrath. That's it. Another enemy down. Gained Fury and still can move somewhere. Perfect. Let's get to this one. Who next? This one, this archer. I'm gonna ask Gondor to attack these 2 lads. 73 damage, not bad. Let's get close here. Can you taunt? Taunt requires 2 points of action. Can you imagine? What are you doing? Why are you... Oh no, he is moving towards friends, right? This poacher is next one to act. Pirro. Pirro will not do anything. Who will then? Samwise, I don't think so. Can try. Well done. Not the strongest strike, but still. And I won't be able to engage, right? That's the worst part. I'd like to be engaged in battle. Do you think you'll be able to disable this scoundrel? Samwise. Oh, yes, you will. Well done, man. You want to flee? No, they are quite good enemies because they have a lot of loot. So I want to get rid of them all. Too bad Durance wasn't able to participate here. Perfect. He's attacking our enemy. Why have you died? Why have you died? Because of poison, or... I didn't get that, to be honest. Okay, who next? I think Matey will go and lock this one down in battle. She's strong. Corrosion. Corrosion. Loses 15% of their maximum armor at the end of the turn. Stackable. Oh, you didn't even know to have such an effect. Next one I think will be Elytrix. Aha. Look at this girl. She's just insane. She's just insane. Unlike Samwise, she deals way too much damage. What's gonna happen? Trait unlocked. Instinctive. Well, I thought it was already over, but no. Chance of taking critical hit reduced by 25%. Yeah, no point in movement because we are already far away from the enemy. Too far away, so what we can do? We can get to this one. Spear. And 142 damage from the spear. Adder finishes the enemy off. What do we get? What do we get? We get Assassin stricken in again. This Ringleader's coif. Some crowns, some wood, some seasoning. Raider's bow. Dexterity, vicious shot. And Outlaws, Barbute, critical damage, guard, armor, bandits, focused. Critical hit increased by 20%. Not bad. Reward earned 60 crowns. Isn't that great? So about that, about those weapons and armor. The coif will get more armor if I wear it. Pirro will get the same, more armor. Elytrix can take it and will get more armor. Level 8 equipped. Ifan's is level 8. Wait, what's your level 6? What am I talking about? Level 6, level 2, and level 4. Okay, Elytrix is the worst one, and I want my lady to have higher tier. Outlaws, Barbute. Somebody has this one. I think Burika has this one. So if I take this one, I'll get more critical chance and much higher armor, which really sounds great. And who can I give this one to? Card armor. No, maybe I can give it to Pike. Pike's one is better, even though critical hit is great, but I don't have enough valor points to activate everything. The dagger level 5. Ifan, you have dagger level 6, so this one is better. Now about Cupid. Maybe I have to take this Raider's bow instead of this Fugitive's bow, which creates fire. And more damage, knocks them back. Knocks them back. But I kind of like this fire fact. It burns beautifully, so let's keep it. Let's keep it. Now I want to go visit those people in the forest that have some knowledge to share with me.
Might I interest you in my humble?
And I'm already about to set the camp. Yeah, playing at extreme difficulty is actually not so fun. I think I'm gonna go with expert. That will do me. It will give me enough fun, and because this valor points management sucks, to be honest. Like, too many valor points are lost. It's just unpleasant. Just unpleasant. What are we gonna eat today? Cheesy macarons. Earning resources from combat. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna have combat. Apple pancake. And bear stew. Too much math in general isn't pleasant. Yeah, it's just I understand it's a bit Lieutenant Ifan Ben Mast earned the title the Miser. Crowns paid and wages. What? Miser. Like he earned more than the others, so why did he earn the title? It looks like Gondor had this title and Adder had the title. Yeah, so back to my point. I just don't want the game to become too much of a drag, and with this valor points management, it's already dangerously close to that. So don't want to have that. And somehow Ifan is actually, he is not anymore somebody I prioritize in action. So maybe it's because of this poison that I'd like to avoid. Maybe it's because I found much more interesting characters to control. Yeah, probably the second one. Now let's see how much XP our friend Durance got. 379. Well, that's like plus 22 points of XP. Sounds very little. Can I unassign him? Transfer to troop. And Ella will get back to become the brewer, the 5th brewer. Durance is back on track, and we will give him this barbute that I got just a moment ago. Yeah. Critical hit increased, so yeah, come back, Durance. Let's hope that as a brewmaster you will gain XP in my camp much faster than you do that in the tavern. Tracker's camp, we're passing by. Let's check what they have. Maybe they have something interesting to trade. Which I suppose...
I wasn't ready for my first encounter with the ghost
immortal. Yeah. I'm gonna buy all those immortal blooms. As for white leather, I'm not so sure. Not that I use white leather often, but simultaneously I make those... yeah, maybe it will be the final purchase of white leather. What's happening to me today in the evening? Why am I so exhausted? I was sure that I'll be streaming, and I am streaming, but it just feels like something is wrong. I was in such a perfect mood in the morning, actually. Season taking vitamin D? No, I'm not. And I don't really explain things by vitamin D, to be honest, because when I'm taking it, not that much changes, to be honest, and I mean, it's not vitamin D. It's something much more complex. Let's have to, at this time of the year, a lot of it. Yeah, I used to have deficiency. I used to take it, but last time I took a blood test, it was alright. So let's look. Who do we have here? We have 4 people. Let's talk to
I was experimenting with Alizarian powder.
the others first, and then to the quest character.
I had to run away to avoid paying the broker council for the consequences of my research. If you have any antiquities, you should show them to me. None of my competitors can match my prices.
Swiftness oil, explosive oil, infectious oil, perforating oil, alertness oil. I need to buy all the recipes. I will use them later.
I've been studying the smooth tablet for years. Unfortunately, I think only a special quill can reveal it.
How horrible vitamin D deficiency every winter. Have to supplement basically year round because of it. What's the dosage that you have? 10,000? 5,000? I mean, per pill.
Here come our new members. It's a pleasure to meet you in person. Welcome to the Fellowship of Knowledge. We are a group of scholars and like-minded individuals who dedicate our lives to researching ancient artifacts. We are united by our common quest for knowledge. As I like to do for all new members, I have a welcome gift for you. Yours is this amazing ancient pendulum and its instructions. We haven't quite managed to unlock its secrets yet, but I am certain you will be able to. Your reaction is perfectly natural. Who wouldn't be amazed by ancient technology? Well then, don't let me keep you. It's time for you to take your first steps on the path of archaeology. Find out what your gift can do. Decipher its instructions.
From 2,000 to 20,000, I see.
So many exciting adventures, don't you think? That's another facet of the Fellowship of Knowledge.
Alright, what's that artifact? Chronicler Arius's journal. Number 1. This journal is damaged. You can use the lectern to restore it. Let's go to our lectern, I suppose. Wait, I have fragments of a small item? Since when? Samwise, you have to go back to work. Now about codex management. 1 out of 3 were guessed. 1 out of 3. 1 out, so it's this one. 2 out of 3. So it's this one and this one. And they concentrate. Still now? Yeah. The journal can be deciphered only if the following runes have been learned. So I have restored the codex. Maybe they can teach me some runes?
So many exciting adventures.
No, they cannot. They cannot teach me the runes, but they have a trader.
If you haven't...
Have a trader. Let's go learn oils, just not to have these recipes here forever. What's also funny is that I'm not gonna use those. I'm not gonna use those oils. Pendulum. This ancient artifact was given by the Fellowship of Knowledge and as a welcome gift, probably because they're hoping that newcomers will find out what it is used for. Trinket. Rare. Can I... Wait, what? This pendulum swings when close to special items. The shorter the oscillations, the closer the item is. It swings close to ancient, to special items. Isn't that interesting? Well, where do we go now? I think we have to get back to Tiltren and maybe go visit the other region, the one that I haven't been to yet. So we'll need to return to our to Marheim. We'll have to return to Marheim, and from Marheim we are going to Tiltren with a caravan, and then, oh no, I exhausted my running points, unfortunately. Overexerted a bit. In the meantime, let's check. Maybe we'll have some missions on the go. The tavern. Emissary.
Here is your reward.
Thank you. What are missions? To rid of Fina's pack. Vanquish Eleora's cohort. Wartales gang. Where are they? Oh, not the best location, to be honest. What about this one? Just exactly where I was. What about this one? Over there, and Jack Squad. Gosh, they're all inconvenient. Okay, I'm canceling all those jobs. Thank you. Thank you. Not interested. Not interested. Let's depart and get to Marheim. Gosh, we're running fast. And I have 5 knowledge points. How come? Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Might even make it to Marheim in time. Yes, I am gonna make it. Let me check one thing. So Durance now has 379 XP as a brewer. Travel past. What am I doing here? I wanted to check the trader. Do I need to buy? Why is he silent again? Wood and leather and grapes. Maybe grapes. I can buy grapes. Then honey for the future. White leather, I have enough. Let's check the market. The market, maybe they have something useful.
I would offer wine to go with your cheese, but the disease has all but destroyed our vineyards.
Your disease has been lifted. You know that?
Strange.
Or the authorities haven't informed you?
Thank you for muzzling that crook.
Welcome. Right, so back to the travel post and click on the stewardess. Travel. I'm gonna use beer infused wolf ribs. No. In fact, let me do one thing first. I want to cook wolf sausages, and I want to cook grilled pork. Yeah. And now we are ready to travel. What's that? Pots. Recklessness. And Ghost Hunter, Archaeologist, 200 Influence. And now I'm ready to travel.
Where are you off to this?
Ready to travel. I'm gonna use this one. Pay 58 to Durance. And yeah. Let's ride. Here we are. Let me check what his XP is. Wages were paid when due. Yes, that's perfect. 379. So it wasn't camping, that's why we didn't get anything here, which is a pity.
You touch it, you buy it.
No alcohol, I mean. Buy some apples that are used to make alcohol.
Those refugee.
Come. Take a look at my wares.
Let's buy some ropes. And now back to the Travel post. Check the
Are you
trader
looking for
here.
exotic wares? Then you won't be disappointed, mercenaries.
Honey.
Thanks to the trade.
To my chest. To my chest. White leather. Ghost carcasses. Iron. Honey. Carmine. Ten bark. Wolf sausages. Kirsch. Clothes. Wood. Grey cluster. Red eyeballs. Anything else that I can drop? Well, I have to sell this quiff. Oh, colossal pause. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, everything else I can sell to our Master Hulan.
You can use my
Well,
anvil.
sir.
I can also repair your armor.
No, I'm good, I'm good. No need to worry about that. No need to worry. Poison flasks. Looks like... Yeah, I'm gonna buy them back. Because Ipan might use them. Even though he's holding a throwing knife in his hands. Why is that? Why are you holding a throwing knife in your hands and not a poison flask? Right, depart. And now we should go... We should go where? Is it the right orientation? No, this is the right orientation, right? Yes, it is. So, check the traders on my way.
Might I interest you?
No, you might not. Some hunt. As always, the game never ever lets me go where I want with those hunts. It's always some different direction. It's a bear, by the way. Well, bear is welcome because bear stew can be useful. Ferocious bear. You like joking about this ferocious bear? Hello, Andy and Nicholas. Hello, Joey. Welcome. How are you? To remember that Matey now is not someone who deals a single strike, but instead she has an area strike, so I have to be careful with her. Bears. To cook bears, I need... What do I need to cook some bears to? Mushrooms and lavender. Yeah, I need to watch out for lavender. For now, I think I'll just drop bear meat here. And I'll go to Master Hulan. And
you can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor.
Sell carcasses. You know, the game told us that Ifan Ben Mast is a miser, but the true miser here is me. Gosh, even my...
Might I interest you in my...
Even what I'm looking at is kind of blurry. Maybe I just... I mean, I don't think I've overworked. It has to be something else. Has to be something else. We have been alright, I guess. I mean, well, the answer is complicated. Things have been okay, but I think both Nicholas and I are kinda under the weather today. Or maybe I'm kinda morally under the weather, while Nicholas is literally under the weather. And, well, Joy, you're in a good company, I suppose, because you feel under the weather too. It's a pity to hear, though. I hope you recover soon. What is your case? Some seasonal cold or yeah. We are quite a lucky bunch, looks like. Well, I mean, I shouldn't be complaining because I'm not exactly sick. Oh no, I messed up. But okay, no trauma was caused by that. So I'm not really sick, I'm just kinda sad. I'm not sure why, but you guys are feeling unwell. For real. I want to buy some...
If one of your companions doesn't carry their weight,
skill
don't
mastery
be afraid
book,
to teach them new...
because I want to check what I can upgrade. Yeah, I can upgrade Herald. And 2 more skills here. Elytrix can be upgraded. Black Ryla can be upgraded. Pike can be upgraded. Matey can be upgraded. Wow. Samwise can be upgraded. Pyro is fully upgraded. Cupid is not upgraded fully. Gondor is not fully upgraded. Ifan is not fully upgraded. Adder is not fully upgraded. Gosh. So we have to buy books all the time, it looks like. So let's see the description. Wrestler. Attack stance critical damage increased by 100%. In position. Personal challenge. Fatal touch. Elytrix. Elytrix can become real killer if I give her those upgrades. Sweet Spot also is a good upgrade. Harnessing strength. Damage increased by 5% for each bonus applied to this unit. Samwise, Boudica. Wait, what happened? Why cannot it be upgraded anymore? Is it because it's already upgraded? I suppose so. Recklessness. Recklessness on Matey will be nice. Counter-attack, hand-to-hand combat. Disarm for 1 round. Boring. All boring. I need to, you know what? I need to go to my tavern and extract some coins. I need to go to my tavern. Now I ate leftovers I had in the fridge and got food poisoning. Oh no. Nicholas is an American as well. He'll know what I mean by freaking Taco Bell leftovers. Oh. Oh. That sounds like, well, a very unpleasant experience. Griff was successful in their infiltration mission. Stuffed mushrooms have been discovered.
Your story has inspired me. I'm also leaving the mercenary life to open my own tavern. All I'm missing now is one of the great scholar of Alizar's magical stones. From what I hear, every tavern keeper needs to have one. Would you be willing to pass yours on to me?
Do you know that they're just ordinary rocks? Well, she didn't respond. Do I have... Yeah, I've stolen all the recipes now. I just need to wait until more stolen from the remaining ints. What are the chances here? Chances are incredibly low. Well, here will get better over time. You won't be able to increase your prestige until you've moved into a larger tavern. Ah, so I've hit my ceiling now. Alright, I see. What have I come here to get some money? Let's withdraw enough gold to get 2 more books.
If one of your companions doesn't...
Yeah, I wanted to teach Elytrix to get aim, because now she will become a true killer. And then Matey, I wanted to give her more attack damage, right? Or Pike. No, I wanted to give this to Pike. Sweet spot and extra critical chance hit. Is there anything I can sell, by the way?
If one of your companions doesn't carry their weight, don't be afraid to teach them new skills.
Rubies
We
can be
help you with
sold.
that, for a price.
And I can buy 1 more book. So I'll get another upgrade for Pike. They will all be bleeding. Or I can take Harnessing Strength. Critical hit. Personal challenge. Bruiser, Slayer. Precision, Thrill of the Hunt. Maybe I have to upgrade our archer. That will be just much more damage in his case. Weakening blow, the same damage. Not sure who to... Yeah, let's go for our harpooner. Even though that wasn't necessary, and now I don't have much gold to work with. And wages are to be paid next rest already. Well, I'll just extract money from the tavern again if I need to. Suppose.
Might I interest?
But I'm quite a spender.
Might I interest you in my
Oh,
humble way?
a lot of bear meat. Yeah, the game's of course different when you play on harder difficulty. Mostly it's about money, and so it forces you to kind of fight with bandits, have a lot of identical fights, and that's,
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my
to
good
be
sirs?
honest, not how I imagine an exciting game. I'll sell my soul right for some Pepto-Bismol. What's Pepto-Bismol? Pepto Bismol. It's medication. Do you not have medication, man? How come? Is there no one who can help you out? So we are now going to go and take some rest, use cheesy macarons, use some apple pancake, use bear stew. Dexterity bonus, critical damage bonus. Oh, instead of cheesy macarons, I'll take cherry fritters. Yeah. Oh, stop! Stop! What? No! Wait a moment. How come I already... But I had a couple. Why did Cupid decide to fall in love with Ifan Ben Mest and have a relationship? Pepto is the sacred pink elixir. It's for an upset stomach. I'm on a fixed income, so finances, you know, suck. Dude. I can order that for you if you want. I think my bank shouldn't be against that, but the question is, do you have some, like, is it possible in the US to deliver meds straight to home? Because in Russia it's impossible, but in Georgia it is possible. I mean, in the country, Georgia. Is it possible in the US? Because I can make an order for you. Because that sucks that you don't have any medication. I would hate to think that you are sitting there suffering without any meds. You can drop me the website, I'll order. It can't be very expensive. Right. So let's check Durance's XP now. 433. So in Tavern he gained 22 pieces of XP, but in the camp he gained 44. Double the amount. So it's much better to keep him in our camp and wait until he becomes master. Understood. Cupid has something to say. I'm listening, Cupid. So you want to start a relationship with Ifan Ben Mest. Okay. Go ahead. Now they're a couple. Ifan Ben Mest and Cupid. I mean, who else if not a person with the name Cupid could be there? I wouldn't let you do that. It's okay. I've been sick for very long. Anyways, it's not the upset stomach, but I appreciate it. Thank you for your concern. No problem. And well, Joey, just in case, I mean, if your financial situation is that bad that you cannot afford to buy medication for yourself, then I would, like, I mean, I understand it's quite a rough thing. So if you change your mind or if your condition worsens, you know where to find me, even outside the stream. You can find my Instagram account, you can find my Telegram account. On my YouTube channel there is information, so you just go there and let me know and I'll try to help. So yeah, take care.
We are to let the farmers seek refuge.
Blah blah blah.
People are fleeing Artes, and you're going there.
Yes. I'm gonna use my
At your own risk.
border pass.
The border is open to you in both directions, you know. Should you regret your boldness, you can return to Tiltron without paying.
Right. Perfect. Let's go. Let's go, and here we are in the new place completely. Oh, you know what? We have a lot of influence, so let's activate gathering. Let's activate more loot and overflow and motivation also. Not that I see a lot of loot yet. Oh, here we go. Some iron, some logs. Thank you, appreciate it. I think I'm over the worst of it already. That's wonderful to hear. I hope it all passes very soon and you feel great. Wait, is that a farm with wolves over it? What's happening here? Wolves are trying to enter the building. Okay, they're level 5, so we know what will happen to those animals now. It will be a hack and slash party. What do you have? I mean, when something like that happens in Russia, usually the first recommendation we get is something that is called, just a moment, I'll find the proper name of it in English, I don't remember. Activated carbon. It's sold in pills, usually there are 20 or 10 pills per package. They're black because it's carbon or activated charcoal, and you are supposed to take 1 pill per 10 kilos of your weight. So for a person who is 60 kilos, it's 6 pills. If you're 90 kilos like me, it's 9 pills, and this carbon is like a powerful absorbent. So it absorbs all the stuff that is upsetting you. Sorry. Also, we have some Enteros gel. I'm not sure whether it exists outside Russia. Enteros gel. Well, maybe. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that it's on Amazon. So innovative intestinal absorbent. But this thing, Pepto-Bismol, I haven't heard of it. AVPTM, hello, my shoes hurt me so much today. So you are hurting today too, AVPTM. We are a hurtful bunch, it looks like. So you're in a good company. And welcome to the stream, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you as well. Look how many wolves we have here, and they're all very low level, and we need to position ourselves in such a way that we can dispatch all of them, but unfortunately it's not possible, so we will just probably have to waste more than 1 turn, but more. Yeah, so alpha here, then this wolf here, this wolf here. No, I know what we'll do. We'll take Cupid and create some fire. Do you think you can shoot and hit both these wolves? I think you can. Yes, you can. Aha. Cool. And that's it. Electrics and wise. How far can it get? Not far. So we just need to skip our turn or get rid of this Alpha Wolf, for example. Electrics can do that. Samwise can do that. I'm gonna ask Samwise to do that. Samwise, don't tell me that you're gonna fail the task. Of course you are. What's wrong with that guy? He's so weak. Aha! I just need to learn I can't eat things like I was teenager anymore, to put simply enough. Yes, it's something important to realize. But you know what? I think when we were teenagers, it was true too, just I think we didn't that much pay attention to our pain or didn't think it was something serious. Because remember, I had such bad pain when I was a kid that I was like lying on the ground for half an hour in the street a few times. And what's interesting, in a couple of situations, my parents, even my mother saw that, my grandmother saw that, and they did nothing, but I probably had some severe gastritis or something like that. And then it just vanished, and that's all. Yeah, I mean, it definitely just hid, kinda. And now I think it's catching up with me in a way with this Helicobacter and some weaknesses, but also what's happening is that I don't want to eat the same things that I used to eat back then, because, well, I realized that a lot of junk food is not that tasty actually, so... What are those wolves doing? Oh, for real. What are you doing? I'll wait for them to approach me. This is gonna be not a fun battle. Pike can actually get here and use her pike to get rid of a couple of wolves. So, watching you play this game, I ask for you to give me a quick rundown of it. Yes, of course, sure. What can I say? This one is part 12, and I'm not sure whether we're gonna play it in the future. At least, I have a few issues with Wartales. Let's begin with what Wartales is. Wartales is I think it's an RPG, which is set in the medieval semi-fantasy world, where you are a band of mercenaries. You start off as 4 mercenaries and a pony, and then you travel around different regions in real time. The map is real time, so it's close to Battle Brothers. It's close to what else is it close to? Hard to say. So time flows as you play. You move, you generate fatigue, you lose energy, and then you have to camp. But then when you have battles, you have tactical combat, like you can see, like in Divinity, like in XCOM. You can trade, you can craft, you can fish, you can cut wood, chop wood, you can mine resources, you can... Whenever I imagine this pickaxe stuff, I think of Gothic 3, and I want to come back to Gothic 3 immediately, but let's not dwell on that too long. So you can mine resources, you can cook, you can craft, you can do alchemy, you can do blacksmithing, so all the necessary things to make your gang of mercenaries thrive. You have some quests from NPCs around the world. Kill someone, protect someone, save someone, eliminate bandits, deserters. You can become a criminal gang, you can steal, but the police, the guards will be after you, and they are quite sturdy, and they will definitely be very difficult to deal with. Is it kind of similar to Kenshi? I am not so sure. I'm not sure. Kenshi is... I haven't played Kenshi, that's the problem, but I think Kenshi is more directed towards building, right? Like accumulation of resources, expanding your colony, so I think Kenshi is closer to what? Valheim, closer to RimWorld maybe, or this... what's his name? Go in Medieval game that I have in my library but haven't streamed it because I haven't played it much. Yeah, so I think Kenshi is more building and development oriented, while Wartales is more combat oriented. And so that was the rundown, objectively speaking. Subjectively speaking, the situation is that I really was enjoying the game for many streams, especially the first like 8 streams. Then it started to get boring. I think partly it was my mistake because I had chosen to play on easy difficulty from the start. Then I began to lift it. Then I tried extreme difficulty and turned out it was... So it's not that it is very difficult. I mean, it's doable. Just that it's doable by a very slow grind. You have to be very careful about your resources, and to have resources you have to go to many battles with enemies, you have to farm a lot, to have a lot of resources, to pay wages to your gang. The problem with that is that the battle here, the combat itself, is extremely repetitive. It's the same layout, the same music, the same enemies, the same moves, the same tactic, and I kind of think with horror, not with horror, okay, with certain level of exasperation about that fact that I have only completed 2 regions and there are 6 of them, and also there are DLCs, which actually quite expensive. So, and I'll have to be repeating the same battle over and over with very minor variations, and I'm not at all excited about that because it will take dozens of hours, and add to that this repetitive music that I mentioned, add to that this very pleasant style, I mean animations and very realistic graphics, which I incredibly appreciate in games, but it's also a bit, how to say, muddy. Like Deus Ex is famous for its golden brown palette. Here it's rather brown palette, and I think I get nauseated a bit because of that. So I'm not sure of the fate of the game, to be honest. I mean, at least in the upcoming future, maybe I'll switch to something else, which I'm kind of debating internally because I don't like dropping games in the middle, and I don't like kind of letting down the viewers, and I saw that there were a lot of viewers that came to watch Wartales on YouTube. I mean, a lot by my channel standard, of course. Like the last video, which was part 11, gained like 200 views, and the other parts were like from 30 to 100, and that's a very decent number each time for me, for my little channel. And so dropping Wartales would mean also to lose views. On the other hand, I'm carefully watching my own attitude to the game, and it's been deteriorating. Another funny thing was when I was on my medication, I was nauseated very much. Nicholas, you might remember, I was streaming that I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. It was the middle of my course, and I was so sick. I had such strong nausea, and after that, whenever I thought of Wartales, I had this nausea again. So it was a psychosomatic phenomenon, and it came to it expired only recently, but I still have some echoes of that when I look at the color palette, which is an exciting case. I don't know how my brain is wired. It's super interesting, but this is the reality. So yeah, it's funny. In our reality, alchemy is science, but in fantasy world, alchemy means witchcraft. I think it depends. Is alchemy a thing nowadays? I don't think so. I think it preceded chemistry, and then it became kind of an obscure thing. There's definitely differences, but you can play them similarly. I think sandboxes can become a lot of a drag in the late game regardless of what you do. It's a problem I haven't figured out myself. So, you are getting some vibes of a sandbox from Wartales, right? Well, that correlates with other players' experience. That, like, internet says that some players spend hundreds of hours playing Wartales, and I'm sure for them it's like sandbox. And you hear that the music is kind of going on and going on and going on, and it's just the same track over and over, and it's not Heroes of Might and Magic music, right? It's something different. It's not what Romero wrote, and it's not Frostbank level. So I'll make it quieter. So it's not an annoying good game. Yes, you can put it this way. You can put it this way, Joey. I think it's a very apt definition of what we have here. Absolutely. Right, I think Boudica can run into the crowd now. Challenge and shout. Make the wolves approach and hack them all. Another one, a very important thing that I forgot to mention. The thing is, I do not like that thing that I have to kill so many people in this game. I'm just... Oh, I just got into fire, but okay. So I'm getting less and less comfortable with games where I have to be killing someone. So, and if we talk about games I've been playing recently, so The Sims 3, I haven't played it for a while, but still, I played it a lot in the past. I have a lot of recordings on YouTube. It's one of the most streamed games on my channel. So The Sims 3, no violence. Deus Ex, pacifist playstyle. Robin Hood, pacifist playstyle. Divinity 2, an exception, because there we unfortunately have to eliminate a lot of enemies because the game kinda forces us to be very violent and doesn't reward being a diplomat. You get maximum amount of XP if you kill everything you see. What else? Gothic 3, the same, you have to fight, but because Gothic 3 and Oblivion are kind of clownish in a way, so it doesn't feel that serious, but still I'm in conflict anyway. Especially because in Gothic 3, unlike in Oblivion, for example, animations are very juicy, and so you actually feel like you're murdering someone. Farthest Frontier, no violence because it's a colony builder, it's a town builder. Whiskerwood, colony builder, town builder. What else? Let me open the channel. I cannot remember the games I played other than that. Dragon Age, well, in Dragon Age I fought predominantly the Darkspawn and the undead, and occasionally bandits who chose to attack me. So that was kind of self-defense, which was quite nice that I didn't have to be too violent. The altars I played, and it's an exploration adventure game. No deaths, no killing, unless you messed up. Then this war of mine, I tried to avoid unnecessary murder. There we just helped civilians with bandits, but other than that we were quite merciful. Planet Crafter, survival, construction, exploration. There is no chance to hurt anything at all. Vampire the Masquerade, well, there we deal with monsters and we deal with other vampires, but we do not kill civilians. We occasionally only take their blood. So, and that's the thing. So I really want to play something non-violent. I do. And this Wartales thing, even though I quite enjoy it, I don't know, it's just kind of unpleasant that I have to resort to killing. First computer game I ever played was Oregon Trail. Oregon Trail. I'm ashamed to say that. Don't remember. Whoa, that's so lovely. It's like Kirandia, but even older. Gosh, it's so atmospheric. What was the year when it was released? It's a series. And it's on Steam too. 1971. Oh, wow. Amazing. But unfortunately the item is currently unavailable in my region because I'm Russian, so a lot of games are we are barred from many games and I cannot really check it out. But it looks really pleasant. I'll enable VPN and check it later. I first played that when I was in elementary school. I've been starting to lean in the same direction, honestly. I don't think video games make people violent per se, but I do think people who encounter the violence in games, myself included, become used to it. Yeah, and I mean, I can play like Grand Theft Auto for Nico Bellic, my beloved character, or like, I don't know. I mean, when I play for myself, I get much more liberal, or rather less liberal. But the thing is that I'm growing more and more aware of that. I'm doing this, and I'm like, wow, what am I doing? Maybe it's connected to some kind of awareness, self-awareness, and mindfulness that are developing in me, have been really powerfully developing recently. And also maybe I actually have calmed down a bit. There was a lot of internal conflict when I was in my 20s, and now maybe it's been subsiding, and I don't feel the need to lash out at something anymore that much, and I've just kind of found some closure in some way. Maybe it's just that I'm trying to rethink my digital actions even, and and I just remembered one more game that I played, Heroes 5. Heroes 5 is a strategic game with a lot of violence, but it all is kind of animated and it's kind of monsters, and it doesn't feel real. doesn't feel real. But you know, when I saw my friend play, oh, what was that? Maybe Crysis, maybe it was some Call of Duty or Battlefield, and there was some single player, and it was, we were in university, and the graphics level there was really incredible already, and like he killed some person, and the person was crying so horribly, and I was like, well, man, I didn't want that realism in games. I mean, I don't want to feel like I'm actually killing someone. It's just, it was, well, too much. I don't play games for that realism. I play for, like, I want to create something. I want to maybe unleash some negative emotions, but when it gets way too believable, no. Yeah, let's go bowling. Let's go ball. Yeah. You know, I have a story about that. Oh, I wonder whether I have that photo. No, I removed it, right? I mean, it's now on my different computer. I think I can open it here. Just want to share this story with you. I was in Cape Town in Africa. In 2019, I told you I was a volunteer there, and so I was very happy about my students there. I was very happy about the whole opportunity, but the management there, unfortunately, I wasn't lucky with my manager, and especially the assistant manager, girl a bit younger than me. I think she really disliked me, or just the vibe was very wrong, and I felt quite miserable there, spending a lot of my personal money and getting quite cold shoulder treatment from the people I had to work with, whereas the whole organization, and there were many people, the law department, the social department, the women's platform, the youth department, the admin, they all kind of liked being with me, and I liked being with them, but the immediate people I had to work with, they really treated me badly, I think, and so I came home quite in a bad mood, I should say, and I worked a lot in the center, then I had my own lessons remotely with my students in Russia, and I came home, and then I was quite sad, and I bought some wine, and I played The Witcher the first, I played The Sims, and I played GTA 4. And once, I think it was closer to the end of my stay, I was playing GTA 4, and I was like really lonely, and I felt really dejected, and so I was driving around, and I'm just sending the photos to my chat with myself, and I'm gonna show them to you in a moment. So this one is gonna be the first one. Let me save it on my desktop. Then it's gonna be this one, the third one, the second one, and the third one will be this one. So yeah, I was sitting there alone, driving around. I came to the roof of some, warehouse building, and my car got stuck there, and there was this sunset in Liberty City, and I was sitting there very sad. I think I was drinking wine, and I thought, well, I feel so lonely, and I don't feel really that happy about the whole thing. But I mean, I felt happy, but it was my kind of public persona, my responsible persona, and my persona which was responsible for my ego, or rather for my personal comfort, was very unhappy. So I was there, and then this happens. I got this pop-up. Roman Bellic called me, and this wonderful dude suggested we go drinking. And I was like, wow, man, you're such a sweetheart. He came at the proper time, absolutely, and that lifted my mood incredibly at that point. And so it was a beautiful story where a digital character actually managed to support me much more than anything else. And yeah, so I have very special feelings about GTA. about GTA 4, about the family of Nico Bellic and Roman Bellic, even though I understand that they are kind of bloody maniacs and crazy bastards, but at the same time, you know, it's this interesting dichotomy about games that they they're not very reasonable. Plots are not very reasonable, but you still get some personal story out of there, and this story warms your heart. My sister made this picture for me for one of my birthdays because I love these barrels with fire in the US, and in games when I see them I'm always very happy, in GTA, in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. And so she edited this picture of Nico Bellic at the sea with the sunset and the barrel with Christmas lights and some s'mores, some marshmallows, birthday hat. So yeah, one of my favorite pictures ever. So this is me reminiscing. Sorry for such a huge detour. I apologize. Let's get back to the game, I suppose. Close Telegram, open the chats back to see what you have written there. Always like bowling. It's one of the few remaining relatively affordable hobbies where I live. Roman was always there for us. Yes, exactly. I went bowling recently to my friend's birthday after approximately 15 years break. Was enjoyable. I sucked at throwing balls, but still I liked it. But I understood that it's a legit sport. You have to really know what you're doing, not to mess up. Like these wolves, for example. So let's take wolves, fangs, grease, and leather, and carcasses. I'm gonna leave lying on the ground. Have to pay wages, and I don't have any gold. What's happening here? Wheat, hemp. The ship is shaking quite a bit. You're not entirely sure it's edible. No, I don't want to execute poor animals. What the hell? Let them live, of course. Why would I even think of that? That's one. That's a third one. Right, inside, cloth seasoning and some crowns. Is that all? I thought someone was hiding here. No? No, I was mistaken. No one is hiding. Probably a worse than average bowler. I still find it quite fun. Well, hard not to. Really nice game. I wonder where the owners are of this homestead, and where I can get coins. What's happening? I need to change the map orientation, you know. These bunch. It's quite massive.
Might I interest you in my...
No, you might not. Leave me alone. 2 pieces of wood. What's that? Tell me it's bandits. Improvised burning steak. What? Oh, look at that. Bandits are ambushing traders. Inquisitors. Ayata. Is there a chopping block? I mean, where I can chop some trees? No? No, there isn't. Okay, let's talk to those.
How are we to burn this heretic at the stake? All our wood was ruined by the rain. If we try to set it on fire now, the prisoner will agonize for hours.
Oh, how
We
caring of
cannot
you.
do such a thing. We are not monsters. Could you possibly donate a few logs in exchange for our blessing?
Excuse me?
I am not a heretic. Oh, please, you must believe me. I don't know why my house was beset by the light.
What? Ah, the heretic. Her house has been struck down by the light's reckoning. We require no further proof of her sins.
Oh my god.
Could you possibly do...
Paladin, level 6, 2 fanatics, 1 zealot, another zealot, purifier, exorcist, and worshipper. You guys are in for a huge beating. Huge and painful, I can guarantee that. So the first one to take action, of course, will be Boudica, apparently, because she is... She is she is gonna be in a... no, they're standing not in a good way. Fanatic, exorcist, fanatic, zealot, worshipper, inquisitor, danites, zealot. I think Boudica actually has to go and fight there. Yeah. Let's send her back where she was. She will manage to, I think, attract 3, maybe 4 enemies. Now we have this purifier here, and that person will be taken care of by Gondor. I think we will give him a chance to... Ah, Rusty Hatchet is about dexterity. Dexterity. Well then, Perot, I think you will handle the ratchet. Gondor will stand next to Eder, Pike, Matey, Cupid, Black Ryla, Elytrix. So we should be okay. But first we have to deal with this lad over here. How do we do that? Pike maybe has to go and eliminate... Where's your critical strike? What? What was that? I don't understand what happened. Well done. Ah! I see. After this unit has taken damage from an enemy unit, they reload and immediately fire back if possible. Should have been standing behind this guy here. Well done. Well done. Who next? Purifier here. Perot. Your turn. 51 damage. 48 damage. Next one is gonna be Boudica. Boudica, who will try. I'm sure we will not succeed at that. Challenge and shout upon 4 enemies. Hold on a second. I think I can try. Yeah! Come here, people. We shall dance. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, they want to run now, but I'm not gonna let them. So, if you want to execute people, you are brave. But now that you are being executed yourself, you are suddenly not that brave. Understood, but I will not let you I'll not let you escape. Black Ryla will go finish the job. One strike was enough, and that's it. What do we have? Paladin's Cotton. A staple of any self-respecting paladin's equipment, this Cotton was blessed in the Cathedral of Adoran. Flaming Strike deals damage to the target and applies bleeding. Guard and Armor. Guard and Armor. I need to check whether Matey is gonna benefit from this. Then Two-Handed Axe of the Eye. Level 6. Inquisition Spada. Level 6. Have a suspicion that what Gondor has is better. Inquisition Intercesa. While engaged, this unit gains 1 rage every time they attack. You know, it can be an interesting one for Black Ryla. Let's see. Can she wear that? All attacks apply bleeding. If I put on this one, I'll get more guard and armor. I'll lose attacks of opportunity damage, but I'll be enraged all the time. So I think I'm gonna take this one and see how it works without selling this Swordsman Intercesa for now. As for the shield, matey, what do you think? Flaming Strike. And I'll lose a bit of my guard. But I'll be able to deal more damage. So I think I'm gonna take this Flaming Strike. It's interesting. So matey will have more damage. And Gondor, what do you think of the sword? Your sword is better. Your sword is better. Right. Let's have a look what this lady has to say.
Thank you. I am so grateful. You saved my life. Here, take this. It is all that I could save when the Inquisition came to get me.
Lady has been lifting. Look at her shoulders. Maybe she's a swimmer.
Would you take me with you? As one of your companions, I mean. I could make myself useful. I am well versed in the arcane arts of alchemy.
Oh, sure, yes. I'm gonna take you, and you are going to the tavern. You're going to the tavern. You might ask why. That is because, well, first of all, she is not proper level, of course. Secondly, it's because she will not survive out here in the wilds. She was definitely a heretic because she had some oil. Or why do you think so? Yeah, so I had to go to the tavern. You can live there peacefully. Good life in my business. Enjoy it. Look, bandits are not attacking the traders somehow. I wonder why.
Might I interest you?
Oh, come on, that's you again? Bastard. Oh, you pester me endlessly. Level 8. Now we are talking. Now we are talking. So who is gonna be the first to act wrongdoer here? Boudica will go from the center. Adder somewhere in the middle of people. It's better to place Adder over there. Gondor will be fighting here, Durance here. Somebody else has to be placed next to either Pike. Just because I want to use galvanization, yeah. So Boudica goes first. The light that destroyed her house was certainly punishment for her witchcraft. Right. Let's use Bandit's Focus, Challenging Shout, and Cutting Maelstrom. Well done, my lady. Just tell me why you are poisoned out of nowhere. Gosh, she's crazy. She's just crazy. Who will be next? Hoodlum there. Riley, let's go. One. I wonder how it will work. Not bad, not bad at all. Flaming strike to the target. 24 damage, and then Wrath. That's it. Samwise, 72 damage. That was a critical strike. That wasn't a critical strike. Repeat. That was a critical strike. But unfortunately we haven't reloaded. Have to end my turn next to my ally, who will be the final damage dealer. Pero, you should go. Show me what you can do. Not much. But he only acts well when he is behind the enemy. Right, Bandit's Qatar. Ooh. I'm sure I have a better weapon, but still. Crowns, Outlaws, Helm, critical damage, guard armor, and venomous coating. Heavy helmet. Heavy helmet. And Outlaws layered armor. Look, people, tell me, please. No, not the camp. Tell me, please, what helmet Matey has and whether it's gonna be better to maybe wear this one. Fireproof undercoat. The same critical damage, more guard, more armor. -1 willpower. What do you think, Eder, of this one? Frontal protection. They are immune to bleeding, burning, and poison. Yeah, my things are better. Oh, poisonous oil that can be applied to a weapon. Look at that. Maybe Boudica has to use this. Is it a single time use? Or it's permanent, I wonder. As for this one, yeah, my Qatar is much more scary. So what next? What next? Who else would like a ration? Corsia. Corsia. Big town. Church of Saint Septimus. Master Solasia's Forge. Plowshare Inn. Little Saint Pierre's Market. Artist Travel Post. And Apothecary Clinic. Travel Post.
Before the war, this travel post was bustling with merchants, caravans and travellers. I hope to see it rebuilt one day. I could help with that, but you'd need to buy the lot and hire craftsmen. What do you think?
1,000 gold required. Yeah, I would love to do that, but sadly I don't have the money because I've been spending a lot. Too much.
The war drags on, and Lahart and Wartales requisition anything they come across. I barely have anything left to sell, let alone eat.
My meat is quite pungent, I admit, but I can assure you it is still perfectly edible.
Is that what the worker of Taco Bell usually says, according to what you told me, guys?
Oh, don't believe a word she says. She probably came across a band of deserters. They've been running rampant in these parts since the beginning of the war.
May the all-seeing eye strike me down if I lie. I saw him, I swear. 3 days ago, I was collecting firewood with my husband when the hunter's ghost attacked us. We managed to flee to the mountains, but it was a very close call.
So openly, but yes, it's a well-known issue. Apothecary.
Usually, I'm only allowed to tend to the animals, but don't let that worry you. Man and beast are not that different.
That's so. Swiftness oil. Pristine essence, no iris, pristine fang. Let's prepare it. I think it was the first time craft, right? Arcadian still. Can do it later. The forge.
There were 2 of us working here until Count Lahart enlisted my cousin in his army. I haven't heard from Clay since.
That's so. Let me sell the items that I no longer need. And voila, I have enough money to get by and pay my wages. Isn't that wonderful? Anything else I can sell? Not really. Maybe I can craft something. What do you want to craft, Andy? What do you want to craft? Tell me. Have everything you want. And more. Honestly, expired and low quality ingredients have become a problem to a lot of fast food places nowadays. Is that some kind of crisis thing? The informant.
You seem lost. Are you in need of any particular information about Artes?
No. I'm gonna find everything myself.
Might she be looking for work?
Yeah. Fight Erymanthos. It seems a monster has moved into the mountains in the south of the county. The farmers are offering a reward to anyone who can slay it. Okay. Negotiate. Negotiation failed. Okay. Exterminate rat infestation. Locate Tomb of the Ancients. And the gangs. bandit's lair, and some gang again. So all quests we've just picked up. Very cool. Let's perform.
Look how empty this room is. Before the war, there were 2 taverns in Courtier, and we were still completely full on market days.
Recipe. Creature comforts. Movement increased by 1. Oh. Maximum valor points increased by 2. Pork stew and porridge. Adder on wine. It's crazy. Creature comforts. Recipe. Candied fruit. Well, we know that we have to buy recipes. So let's do. And let's sing a song to earn some coins. One mistake. One mistake.
Look how empty this room is. Before the war, there were 2 taverns in Courtier, and we were still completely full on market.
Even McDonald's, which is known for their consistency above anything else, has been serving some nasty chicken in the area. Huh. Wow. McDonald's hasn't been serving anything in Russia, guess why? Yeah. Do you know the name of the place which used to be McDonald's now? I mean, they renamed all the facilities. It's called Tasty and That's It. Tasty and That's It. Вкусная точка in Russian. Вкусно is tasty. E is end. And точка is like punctuation full stop, but for the translation's sake, I mean, to make it sound logical, it's tasty and that's it. So instead of the town hall, we have the church. Oh, they sure do have a lot of candles.
I do not believe in Lord Vanalis's so-called vision for 1 second. Jeru came to him in a dream. How very providential. Everyone knows his mother has always dreamt of becoming a countess.
Yeah, very comforting.
Despite my old age, I became a priest only recently. I still find some prayers challenging, but I know I can help people and make amends for all the harm I have caused.
You? How did you cause harm?
In another life, I was a smuggler of the worst sort, the champion of their arena. Ah, how despicable I was among those lowlifes. If you're willing to teach these bandits a lesson by beating them on their own turf, I will share my best arena tactics with you.
This church is dedicated to Saint Septimus, the 7th son of Jeru, our guide and founder of the Faith of the Light. Jeru and all the other saints are hallowed individuals, but they are only human. The only divine being, the eternal one who will welcome us at death's door, is the all-seeing eye.
I pray each day for this war to end.
Are they Egyptians? Is that Horus's eye? The saga of Saint Jeru. Jeru's companions were overcome with fear when the beast appeared before them. They didn't even attempt to fight it, for all knew that no worldly weapon could possibly defeat such a fearsome creature. Then Jeru stepped forth, facing the monster with nothing but his walking stick in hand. He raised his arms to the heavens and thrice called to the all-seeing eye. The god of light answered the third call and unleashed his reckoning onto the beast. Overwhelmed by the power of the Almighty God, the wretched creature retreated to the darkness, leaving the guide to continue on his way. Is there an arena in the game? Always enjoy arena sections. Yes, each region has an arena. We already have been to an arena. What? What? I had this achievement, but just happened. So there is an arena in Wartales here, arena of Legends here in technically it's not Tiltren, it's some other district region. In Tiltren there isn't any arena, but I suppose there is an arena in here, so we will definitely fight there as well. So how much do we have to pay? Yeah, we have enough to pay our wages. Where do we go now? To the tomb, or to the rats infestation, or somewhere else? Let me ban evader on Twitch. Yep. I don't know. Where will I get most money? If I just go forward, right? Just if I go forward. And oh, there are beasts and deserters and some fish in the river. Guess what? The beast sends us back. No, let's go get the deserters first.
Hello, dear colleagues. What am I doing, you ask? Why, I am looting dead bodies, of course. No need to look so appalled. I am sure you have done the same to many of your own victims. See, I was not mistaken. You really are my colleagues.
Recruit? Recruit all of them or just her? Selene, look, you probably had a difficult childhood, right? So just try to change your ways. I will not kill you. I will just send you to the tavern. Try to become a better person, please. I don't want to waste your life, so just reconsider things, okay? Be so kind. Reconsider. Looting and pillaging is not the only way to live your life. There are much better ways. Oh look, we have 2 battles to have there, or even 3. What? The bear just killed the bandits. Alright, what can I say? Thanks to the bear, I guess. Ferocious bear. Oh, come on. I know what will happen now. Elytrix will start shooting at the bear. 1, 2. Three. Yeah, and now our hero Black Ryla will finish the job. That's it. Wait a second. Where is bear meat? I didn't get any bear meat, can you imagine? How awful. But fine. At least I completed the mission, and if Unbent Mast is only half XP full to get to Master of, what do we call it, Huntsman. That's a shame. I hoped it would be faster. Let's inspect this one. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. How far are the bandits? Not too far. We might make it there if we hurry up. The question is, oh, that has to be some arena. No, it's just some castle. Count Lahart's castle. Here we go. The first bunch of bandits. And then the bandits lair. Level 6. Hopefully we will make it to the bandits lair without getting tired. I'm sure we can take on them anyway. Just one problem is that don't have many valor points to work with, so maybe Adder has to be the first to go. Have you found any inspiring Farthest Frontier maps yet? Are you really interested in me playing that game? I mean, I'm not asking out of disbelief, I'm genuinely wondering, that is. And the answer is unfortunately for now no, because I wasn't looking more than I did before, so I can do that right before I stream the game. Certainly. Right. I see that means that I need to maybe consider playing that game. Gosh, this lady. Literal maniac. What was that? 100 damage. Now Pike. Who lost that wrong lure there? Spear throw. Meat pie, sausage roll. Dude. Have some respect for the vegetarian streamer. I mean it only 1% seriously, just in case. Just 1% seriously, not more. Right, let's see. Anticipation. When the unit is attacked, they have 50% chance not become engaged. Attack opportunity. Lone wolf. 5 meters away from friends. Yeah, I'm taking lone wolf. That will be useful. And I'm gonna increase his critical hit, because I want to deal more damage. And the bandits camp. Bandits camp. What's the level, I wonder? Knowledge point earned. Do I have anything interesting to invest into, by the way? You're looking for another settlement builder. I really enjoy Foundation. It's quite simple, relaxing, but there's a lot of decoration you can do. Foundation, yeah, I heard about it. It's just the graphics there, I think, is not really my type. But thanks for the recommendation, yeah. Bandits have less aggression and aggression range. Experienced gatherers. Good communication. Optimized gear. Wearing matching armor and helmet increases the armor and guard bonuses. Bullshit. Cannibalism, location, markets. Nothing interesting here. Tried being vegetarian for a week, just couldn't do it. Was feeling weak and lethargic for the whole week. Well, you could try supplements, but yeah, it's of course a matter of personal affinity and chemical balance and so on and so forth. So yeah, no pressure whatsoever. Right, so we have plenty of enemies here and just a few points to work with, but we can go with Boudica, run into the middle here, for instance, and do our thing. Now she's Lone Wolf. The same goes for Samwise. He has to be shooting from afar, like here. Adder has to stand in the middle there to buff and get our galvanization. Matey, Perot, Black Ryla, Elytrix. Samwise can be over here. Pike, Endurance, and Gondor over here. There are many enemies gathered on this wrongdoer will have to be dealt with. I think we will send Black Ryla against him. The problem is that I'll need some action points to do that, but should be alright. Wrongdoer. Okay, let's go. What's this? Acidic oil. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. We got some bonus to deal more damage. Challenge and shout. Body cannot go on vegetarian diet. I think it's just the way my body goes. Can't do anything about it. Yeah, sure. I mean, I totally believe that. It's definitely a very personal thing. Gosh. And one more. That's it. Powder kegs. Those must not be destroyed. Next one has to be Adder to galvanize. Oh no, not Adder. What am I doing? Of course not Adder. I wanted to send Black Ryla. Okay. Well, it's too late to change my decision. Adder, you have to do something about this. 65 damage. He didn't kill him, but alright. I'll just lose some armor to that. Who next? Hoodlum over there. Samwise, what do you think? Will you be able to do that? Or let's not risk it? Well, don't disappoint me, dude. Crit, please crit. Come on. Okay, I'll be punished for that. Your problem. Your problem. Poacher over there. Not bad. Not bad, Pike. Who next? Hoodlum over there. Funben Mest. Gondor. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no, it's good. Ooh, my man. Doing really well. Really well. Now we need to help Samwise there. And treat him a bit. And we have one more enemy to deal with before reinforcements come. But they did not manage to come. So we get cloth, crowns, breastplate, level 8, bandit's shield, lavender, that's good, armor, damaged dagger, repair all armor, and we are in the lair successfully. Let's chop the trees. AVPTM, how are you surviving your... It's just Monday, right? You told me that this week will be your 7 working days week. So how do you feel? How do you feel now about it? Ember, wheat, rats, woolen cloth, trapped fondue, movement speed in the world increased by 10%. Not bad. Here we have Purifier's Hamata for sale, Collar of Solitude, Leather Collar favored by solitary animals. Pocket Knife, critical damage, plus 15%. Critical damage, critical damage. Some hemp. And that's it? Oh no, that's not it. Forceps. A small instrument for performing dental treatments on the go. This unit has a chance to collect gold teeth at the end of the battle. Ooh. Who will be our maniac? I think Durance, you will be my maniac, right? You have enough willpower. We'll extract some gold teeth. And let's pick the lock on this one. Can do for context, meat pie, sausage roll, come on England, give us a go. That's a football chant. Alright, I didn't know that. I don't understand. I've broken 3. Three lockpicks already. 4. I'm losing skill apparently. That's better. Crowns and wooden statuette. Are you... Where is stuff? Where is useful stuff? Where like recipes? Where like cool artifacts? Where's that? Why? Didn't the game give me all that? How so? I'm so disappointed. Shabby camp. Ooh, some refugees.
Woe betides anyone mounting the black steed. The beast will take them into the night, never to be seen again. Never mind the mercenaries and the ruffians who lurk here. I'd rather die from a human hand than be taken away by a demon.
When my sister was at sea, I used to stay here and weave wool. But with this horse causing all sorts of mayhem, I'm too scared to go out and get me loom. This is all I could take with me.
Porridge recipe. I'm taking it.
We fled to the south when we saw it. The black steed. It was there, just outside our fishery door.
These must have not been very good bandits, lol.
We
Yeah.
want to live. Avoid the riverbank at all cost, and do not go anywhere near the fishery.
they're not hard-working bandits.
When my sister was at sea, I used
Yeah,
to stay
shut
here and
up.
weave
I want
wool.
to sell to you
But with
things.
this horse
1,
causing all sorts of
2,
mayhem, I'm too
3,
scared to
4,
go out and get me
5,
loom.
6,
This is all I can
7.
take with me.
Mm-hmm. Have I sold all I could? Yeah, I've just made quite a bunch of money. Nice. Why is everyone in this game built like an arm wrestling champion? Normal sized torsos with massive arms. Life was tough, I suppose. That's the answer. They all had to lift. And so... maybe... or maybe that's the best entertainment they have and they all do arm wrestling. You know, just because they can. What about this castle here? No, they're both purple. And there is some underground. The log bears the heart's crest. Some barrels with alcohol that I respect immensely. Oh, there are also some people there. Okay.
Do not think for an instant that this war has changed anything to life in this castle. Do not think for an instant that this war has changed anything to life in this castle.
This lady is, I think, her days are counted. Look at that. She has, I think that's boletus on her plate, but it's completely raw. I'm sure she's not surviving long after that. But I mean, medieval stomachs, maybe they can handle that easily.
Have you heard all these louts complaining about my so-called cruelty? How dare they? Am I supposed to forego my birthright just because Vernalis had a dream?
Have you heard of the High Elves? I have a better question. Or mud crabs, for that matter. Horrible creatures. I saw one the other day.
Count Lahart is willing to pay handsomely whoever recruits able-bodied men to fight in our ranks. Renegades from both Vernalis' army and ours have gone into hiding in the region. They're capable soldiers, but they've lost the will to fight. If you can convince at least 2 of these groups to join our cause, the others will follow, and the bounty will be yours.
Okay.
Very well then. I'll show you where you might find them.
Our spies have spotted strange black caravans around Vernalis' castle. According to our sources, they seem to be ferrying large amounts of gold. This could mean our opponent is getting help from someone outside the region. These caravans must be stopped if we want Vernalis' finances to dwindle. That is where you come in. You are going to accompany me. Hidden amongst you, I will look like a mere mercenary and we will infiltrate the enemy territory. We will then attack one of these black caravans and get to the bottom of this. Do you accept this mission? Good. One more thing. It would be best if I did not fight. We cannot run the risk of Vernalis' soldiers recognizing me and raising the alarm.
I just got myself a... how do we call it? Parasite. Oh, how do we say that in English? A dependent, an encumbrance, a social dependent, freeloader. Oh, freeloader. That's what we got now. Freeloader. Oh, these guys are coming straight at me. Let's attack them. Even though I'm tired, but they're level 5 and I'm level 10. Question from Farewell. Farewell, here you are. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How was your day? And about your question. I have tried the demo of Anno Pax Romana, and I was disappointed because Look, Anno series is an incredible series. I mean, it has been, there have been a lot of great games under that name. Unfortunately, I never played it that much, and when I tried, it didn't really feel right up my valley. I think the problem is that Anno is very square for my taste. I mean that you don't get a lot of freedom in terms of placement of buildings, and it's one issue. Another issue, it's very production chains oriented, so it's not really a city builder. It's rather a game where you have to build an efficient settlement and optimize all the logistics, optimize all the industry and so on and so forth. That's the second problem. The third problem with Anno, I mean, I'm talking about subjective problems, of course. I'm not saying that these are the problems of the game. I'm saying that these are the problems for me. The third problem is that, and that was what I saw in Anno 1800, you place a building and it gets constructed immediately. And more than that, there are scripted animations, like you build a park and there are people running around inside the park all the time, and those people are not real people for me. So when I play Farthest Frontier, when I play Stronghold, when I play Whiskerwood or any other colony builder that I prefer, then people that you have in your colony kind of do their business, and then occasionally they can visit decorations that you have and other infrastructural buildings. But in Anno, it's like some great city builder met a mobile game, and this is quite a confusing vibe. At the same time, I should say that Anno 1800 is a fantastic game because it's beautiful, music is amazing, art style is gorgeous, and the voiceover is very interesting to listen to. There is a multitude of buildings of different constructions. There is even some kind of a narrative RPG inside the game where you can travel to another region, another continent, and there are battles, sea battles, which are not that horrible, even though I don't like fighting in strategic games. And so there is politics, there is economics, trading, and so on and so forth. So I'm slightly sad that I was late for the party. I started playing Anno 1800 very late when a lot of people were already professional with the game, and I feel kind of embarrassed about going on YouTube with this game. But what also stops me is that it's really kind of chains oriented, and this mobile game aspect is what repels me too. Thanks, my day is very tiring. You have many exams today. Exams today? Oh, you had them or you will have them. So if you have them in the future, I wish you luck. If you had them, tell us, was everything fine? Did you pass? So let's see how we should go about this combat. There are two guys there, very far away, so I think I should send somebody like Pike there. She will handle with them, but if she fails, Black Ryla will go there. Now, I need someone who will back me up here, like Elytrix and Perot. Maybe Gondor also. As for this block, Adder, Boudica, Cupid, Samwise, Endurance. Adder, let's galvanize our troops. And let's start pounding at these lads here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't want to block Boudica's way of passage, so 5. So he killed 3 people in his turn. Now Boudica goes into the middle. Ah, you didn't have results yet. Okay, okay, let's wait. My day was strange. Very well, thanks for asking. Strange, because the start of the day I felt quite great. I had good lessons, but then something happened. I guess I wasn't sure what to play. I have a lot of things to think about, and I think my kind of back of my brain got a bit overloaded, and so I think I need to rest. But at the same time I cannot, because it's just the beginning of the week and I need to work, and I need to prepare for lessons. I'm meeting my mother tomorrow, then on Wednesday I'm meeting my cousin, and yeah, there will be a lot of social hustle today, not today, this week in general. Good shot, like, I've always liked Anna, but there's a lot of problems that they introduced in 1800, like the DRAM they use and the animations you mentioned. And no, 1404 is still my favorite, though I'm not sure I'd like it, as it still has the Anna gameplay loop. DRAM. Our specialists in Russia, you know what kind of specialists, the one that have a very specific flag that some sailors used to have. So those specialists already walked around the DRM. It's just that, of course, when I stream games, I prefer to have them on my account, on Steam or on some different shop. The problem with, what's that, Ubisoft, who makes Anno games, they are like, what are my guarantees that if I buy everything on Steam, they will not remove it? Or if I buy the game on their platform, that it will be not, that it will be updated if something happens. Like, I bought the Sinking City. That's a terrible story. I bought the Sinking City on EA shop. It was Origin, I think, at that time. I paid like $60 maybe for everything. It was quite a lot of money. And at that time there was a legal dispute between Frogware and Nacon, and eventually, and there was a lot of hustle. And what happened, like, one of them published their version of the game on Steam with a huge discount, then it was taken down, but I bought it anyway, and eventually the copy on Steam was given to Frogwares, the developer, by the court, and so I have a Steam copy. And recently they released the remastered version, and I got this free remastered version on Steam, but I did not have all the DLCs on Steam, and the game is blocked in Russia. While the version of the game that I paid $60 for on EA will not get its update because of the mess with the digital rights and the intellectual property rights. So, and I kind of wasted my money there because I cannot play the remastered version there, and they're not planning to update it on that platform. So it's horrible. Let's just say it's, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said Russians, the you know, this post-Soviet bloc, rather, because I think all those specialists are distributed around Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, some Eastern European countries. Issues like that, or why I fly the black flag. Understood. Ubisoft is dog shit, but Anno is good series. Yeah. I mean, Anno is definitely a great game. I'm just sad I'm not really participating in the party. So we took care of already 2 quests. We have 2 more here, some champion there. Wonder what the level of that champion is. Is that something on the ground? Yes, it is. Slowly walking until I get half of my fatigue. Some stone to inspect. I wonder what that is. Okay. And what's this? The bridge. The bridge goes to the champion, I understand. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Time to rest. Bounty Hunter, Influence, Safeguarding, Guinea Pig, Reaper, Explorer, Prolific Craftsman, new level unlocked. Let's see, Skillful Merchants, Reputable Mercenaries, Valued Mercenaries, Goldsmiths, Untouchables. I think I want to have more money. So either this one or this one. I think I kind of sell more often than complete missions, but at the same time I'm gonna turn in a lot of missions. So let's take this one and go to the camp. Empress is Russian and the most well-known, the Ram Cracker. I think there is a Belarusian, Bulgarian guy who was also very skilled before he got into legal issues. Captain Hostess, what will he do? I think I'll put him at the campfire, or rather no, inside the tent. Let's have some respect for the captain. And can I cook something? Should I cook something? I can cook some wolf sausages. I'm sorry for coughing. Pay wages and have this cherry fritters, apple pancake, bear stew, some beer, bone rattle. That's what Samwise learned. Trait unlocked. Adder unlocked the natural born leader trait. Is that so? Troops maximum valor points increased by 1. Wow. Adder, well done. Well done, my friend. You received a letter. The Peddlers Guild spokespersons await you at the travel post. Oh, of course. I will now be able to do something nice. Heretics Farm. Is it where the champion resides? Or will we have to climb? Expected profits, swift progress, thirst for knowledge, trade fair. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Let's check the heretics place. Clear. Okay. Looks like we're not gonna get a lot of lumber from here. I do not like how I'm talking today. Really, as if I'm in a fit of depression and it affects my speaking apparatus. Maybe I shouldn't have begun my day with a glass of whiskey. but that actually made me quite happy at the same time. Vanilla Coca-Cola, imported from Belarus. Not whiskey, brandy. It was brandy. Colossal paw, some hemp. That was a lot of stuff. If only I could know what we got from this chopping, because it's outside my reach, visual reach. Yeah, so the champion is somewhere over there. Oh, we have some outlaws. Can we ambush them, I wonder? Oop. I ambushed them. I don't know how I did that, but I ambushed them, even though there was no icon. Alright, so again, horrible positioning. I'm not sure why the game always places me somewhere where it's most stupid. I just don't get it. Rusty hatchet. Well, this rusty hatchet requires dexterity, right? So it has to be Pyro that will run there. Yep. Heather has some really unfathomable armor. So let's do it. What do you think? Who will be the first one? That bomber over there. The bomber. Who will take care of that bomber then? I need someone. Maybe Elytrix. Maybe Elytrix will go and take care of that bomber. Saboteur will take care of that saboteur. Ah, I know. I think I know what will happen now. Pike will go. Pike will go here and use her pike to impale these two creatures. Yeah, and go stand somewhere over there. Who next? Next one is this who? What's their name again? Pugilist. Standard procedure. Inviting our friends here to join us in battle. Everyone falls. Boudica doesn't let anyone stand a chance. Elytrix will have to kill this one. 1, 2. Then Pyro will go. We'll have to take care of this one. Henchman. Black Kryla, Bomber, Henchman over here. Yeah, Black Kryla will go take care of this one. Wait, why am I running with Gondor? Okay, Gondor, no problem. You're good too. Your strikes are strong. Very strong. This glitch of the game that I have to experience each time, that I cannot move my camera until it fixes on somebody. Well done, Pyro. Well done. And who next? Next one is Black Rylan. And that's it. Those deserters, of course, did not have a chance. Spike, level 10. Alacrity, unstoppable, Let's go unstoppable. Movement plans. Career plans, I mean. Movement. Yeah, I think movement. Let's go find the champion. Has to be here. Yeah. Oh, it's a... what? It's a boar? The champion is a boar? The monster is by far the biggest boar you've seen. Level 5? Seems the monster has moved into the mountains in the south of the county. The farmers are offering a reward to anyone who can slay. A boar? What's this, an insult? I mean... well... how disrespectful. Huh? Wait a second, did it just evade? Fragility, bleeding, elite. Ruthless charge. Ferocious tusks. Wild rage. Thick boar skin. Damage taken is reduced to 0 if less than 8% of its maximum health. Is that so? How do you like this one now? That was less. That was less. Then we go with Black Ryla and hope that she can... Now it's getting interesting. Okay. Well, Perot will be next to go. That guy definitely will deal more damage than Perot. You could, you know... Come on, man. Alright. Looks like the creature is not very cooperative. Let's go hardcore. I do like this one. Right then. Enigma's last album was released in 2016, really, and honestly I was disappointed by it. Minai Cretu, the man behind Enigma, is a brilliant mind when it comes to music, but the 2016 album titled The Fall of a Rebel Angel was forgettable, lackluster and uninspired. Far cry from Enigma's earlier work in the 90s, early noughties. Enigma is nice. That was less damage than we hoped for. And again less damage. And again less damage. Okay. Either go away. Burika, tell me you can do that, please. Okay, that's better. Not sure what's wrong with them. Very strange boss. and no loot. Your companions have found something in the creature's steaming entrails. And that's what? Something for animals again. Juggler's Collar. The first base action used in the fight by this unit is performed a second time. Animal accessory. Animal accessory. Don't have any animals that are fighting in my team. Shame. The statue honors the greatest hero of the old empire of Jero, Belerion Halios. People still place offerings to him here. Well, that was also, what do you say, forgettable, lackluster, and uninspired. Just like Enigma's album of 2016. The battle with the boar unfortunately had the same impression on me. Let's use Pythons. I learned that I had been pronouncing the thing all wrong all the time. It's Python and not Python. Haven't used them for a while. Ornate key. Ah, that's where you are. And what's this? It's some place. Secret place, I suppose, or what? Inspect. These boats probably belong to smugglers. Gozenberg's wine and rubies. No, I'm not interested in stealing stuff. Aha, I can fish here. I mean, let's fish, I suppose, even though I thought there would be just some chest or something like that. Alrighty. Let's climb back up. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. This was a long climb. And a lot of Pythons. Strange word, Python. Didn't check the etymology, by the way. Should I have a Python here also? Hey. Oh. There are those cold animals. What's the problem? I'm definitely able to place it here, no? The game doesn't think so. Alright. Oh, bandits. That's interesting. Bandits and Ghost Pack. I thought I would ambush them, but I was wrong. See, people, I'm sure you already got what I meant by saying that the game is pretty much repetitive. So it's another battle of almost the same sort. I mean, just the same sort. And I'm standing right in a puddle of mud. The problem is that this guy is probably not going down because I'm out of movement. Yes. So I'm gonna waste some repair points. Alright. Alright. What can be done? Who next? You? Really? Boudica is too far. Oh, if Unbenmasked can get close. Relatively close. And I should have used Poison Vial first. Not to hurt myself. I mean, who cares? What will happen to me? Explosive gas also. Damage. Quite a lot. Now, Boudica. Ensure that this poacher gets close. And eliminate them. Okay, who next? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 remaining people. Gondor can, I think, take care of these two. Oh ho! Not really. Okay, thankfully we have this good strike. Nice. Well done, Gondor. Well done. Now, Black Ryla will take care of the remaining two. 1, 2. And 1, 2. That's it. Not sure I want to fight the Ghost Pack. I think I would rather collect the loot here and go to rest peacefully, and by that time those animals will disappear. What if they're quest pack? I'm not sure. Maybe they would be highlighted somehow different. Let's pick the food. Cheesy macarons. Well fed. And some beer. Let's rest. Pleasant sunlight around, full energy. Somebody else walking there. I wonder who those are. Another bunch of bandits. Why are they so keen on dying? I don't understand. No, like, really. See, people? It's as repetitive as you can observe. No more, no less. Oh, Boudica is in the mud. Don't want to allow that. So, who goes first? This one. Boudica, where can you be the most effective? Okay, Eder, go take care of these. A bit too much, but okay. think most of them will die after the first strike. Okay, after the second one. Yeah, that's it. Even the sound of it flying is scary. Just scary. What's this? Rusty hatchet. Yeah. 18 damage. And the final one. Final one will be taken down by Elytrix. Now to the farm and open the chest. Inside we find red eyeballs, infected blood, infected brains. 10 infected brains. Well, I mean, that's a very rare item, actually. I only had 3 at this point, so good find, I suppose. Dark Mist Tower and some bandits over there. Combat. Okay. I think it was supposed to be a quest, but we're gonna do that now. Rondor. Gosh, I'm so tired of these battles already. Biggest problem of the game. Poacher over there. Where's Pyro? You will run to get rid of that poacher over there. Scounder. Boudica will come join the fight there. Mate, no. Gondor. Elytrix here, Black Ryla here. That scoundrel has to be dealt by maybe Eder. But Eder has to use his shout. Samwise, Cupid. Let me place somebody over there. Maybe Matey will go there. Maybe Elytrix will go there. Samwise also will go there. Yeah. Boudica, you go in the middle here and hope that they all will be attracted. Hope was in vain, but maybe if I step 1/2 meter here. Understood. Yeah, it's better to eliminate these 3. Calm down. No one to kill already. Okay, -4 people. Who next? Who next? Hoodlum here in the middle. Elytrix. 1, 2, 3. This one is for Pyro. Deal with. Are you sure? Oh, come on, man, dude. You are such a moron. Did you have to waste my trust in you completely? What's wrong with you? What was that? Mon. Let's use Galvanize. Yeah, I used Galvanize after everyone already left. Not the best timing, but okay. Pike is gonna be next one to take care of these lads. And that's it. Nobody's left standing. A single instance of damage. What's this tower? Some barrel, some hemp, and something to pick the lock off. Let's go. Pyro. What's wrong? Ooh, Lieutenant Spangehelm. Damage increased by 20% if this unit has no debuff. Military report. +1 knowledge. Look, it's... Wow. Boudica, what do you think of this one? Bandits focused, critical hit increased by 20%. Every time they're attacked. Oh gosh, okay. Okay, this one goes for you now. 20% damage. You will be very strong. Plus extra damage from attacks of opportunity. Perfect helm for her. Just perfect. Okay, like we have another gang to eliminate here. Also level 6. Julandra the Rat. Why are they standing in such a strange fashion, I wonder. So we have a chance to use inspiration on other. Endurance. No. You idiots have to be somewhere else. Elytrix, Black Ryla. Yeah, someone who can actually do business. The losers will be standing behind here. Boudica at the front, Gondor at the front. Durance, Cupid. Why is it so far away? What's wrong with you? Okay, so let's get some bonus points. And now, who are we attacking? Let's try. It was very strange running trajectory. Now go away. Who next? Wrongdoer. I'm just curious. What will happen to this wrongdoer if Black Ryla attacks him? 21, 73. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected. Exactly what I expected. Now this poacher will have to go to Forefathers. That was poisoned by some enemies. Elytrix, help me out here. Not bad. 104 damage. Now some shooting practice for Cupid. My archer has been completely off business lately. Boudica, let's go. Oh, like trees in the storm. Ringleader's Coif, another one. Outlaw's Coif. What are those? Golden teeth. Mission completed. So about Coifs. Hide helmet. Have they patched the game or? And what's this? Strange ruin, but I don't see there's anything there. Just some, I suppose, artifact of environment. Oh no. Who is there? Wolves. What's going on?
Be careful, mercenaries. A plague-ridden man is at large in the area. Look at what he has done to his own parents. I'm gathering volunteers as we speak to track him down and finish him off. If you find him before we do, don't spare him. The villagers will be most grateful for your help.
This wretched lout tried to hide his condition. We never noticed. He could have been contaminated weeks ago. To think of all those who were put at risk.
She was an elderly woman. Her shoulder has been carefully carved out, but from the looks of it, she starved to death. This man is old. Part of the flesh and his thighs has been carved out. Suspicious. Most suspicious. Anything I have to click on here? Wolves don't want to let me go. Oh, come on. Stop. Stop this bullshit. Not interested. What's that? I've been here, right? Yes. Mushrooms in the forest. Not that much interested. Korsha mill. Septa.
Would you like to buy this map? It is all I have left from my old life, but my children need food more than they need weapons.
Indicates the treasure of mercenary. Yeah.
Oh, did you really just buy it? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Is it some kind of a trick? Or what? Looks like a trick, to be honest. An eye for an eye. Damn it. Again. Overexertion. Come on, really? Will you leave me alone? You freaking wolves. Are they some special wolves, or they're just a random generic pack? And where is that man who... Great Growler Grotto. And some camp. Is that where I'll find that man? Refugees who were fleeing through the mountain. They were killed in their sleep by archers. What archers? Why would archers kill refugees? Who are those people there? Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay, let's go to sleep. Bear stew, blah blah blah, cheesy macaron, and some beer again. The entire broken council came for lunch at your tavern. Let's go to the tavern to prolong the duration of espionage. What's that? What's that? A pig has made its way into the tavern and is looking hungrily at the customers' food. Let's hire the pig. I mean... pig. Yeah, sure. Why not? Now, about... Oh, I forget to withdraw money. Forget to withdraw money. Now, about rivals. About rivals, yeah, I was close to failure. Let's send them for a longer time. Yeah, this one will be successful after some. Some more knights. And who are those people? Excuse me?
There they are! That's the ghost of Harag! Kill them all!
Excuse me? Try to convince the soldiers that you're actually alive. I'm alive.
Sorry for the misunderstanding. We are a bit on edge, you see. We're looking for a ghost, but the snow makes it difficult to be sure of anything. Lord Lahart was right. We will never kill a wraith at this rate. We should go back. Take this. Maybe you will fare better than we have.
Legionaries Gladius. Level 5. Not even gonna read that. And that, another ghost pack. Hey, it just vanished. I was late. What's that? Who are those? Bandits again. Not that much interested. Wages due. Oh, Gavias, so you must be the poor man who had rabies. I have treatment for him, but let me first take care of the important things. A lot of grey cluster. Sir?
Don't tell anyone I'm here, please. I beg you, you must keep this to yourselves. The citizens of Prena are out to kill me. They say I've been contaminated by the plague, but it's not true. My parents were already dead. There was nothing left to eat. I had no choice.
The villagers are planning to come and kill you.
Really? I must go. Thanks for letting me know.
I mean... And here come the villagers.
Look, he was trying to escape. Kill him!
Please, no! I am not sick! Let me go!
Don't listen to him. He ate his own parents. If we don't kill him now, he will hurt someone else.
I didn't kill anyone! My parents had already starved to death! I would have met the same end had I not...
Mercenaries. The village is offering a reward for you to slaughter him.
I am not a murderer. Mercenaries, you believe me, don't you? You've already spared me once.
I'll protect him. Even though, of course, I'm not at all endorsing cannibalism under any circumstances, but history knows of cases where people resorted to that to survive. I don't think I would do what he did, but I'm not someone who lives in the medieval times stricken by hunger. So yeah, I need to place people closer. Black Ryla, Pike. Go, Boudica, go. Now bandits focus. Cut in Maelstrom. Stand back, young man. Stand back. Now, how do I kill these ones? I suppose Adder has to be able to do that. How did he crit several times there? 1. You had better flee, my people. You had better flee. Don't want to execute you all, but I will if I have to. I will if I have to. Now, Pike. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll let them go. Those who survived.
Thanks for saving me. You are good people. You know, I don't regret eating my parents. No, it is their death that keeps me up at night.
Iron Dagger. Iron Dagger. Level 3. I mean, questionable turn of events, to be honest, but, well, oh, those bandits, damn it. They're just asking for it. Level 8. Oh, that's actually something. Well, I'm ready to I'm ready to commit to... Where is Boudica? Just get closer. Get closer, my good people. I'm missing somebody else, no? No, no. Pike, Durance, Matey, Boudica. Where's Ryla? Oh, I see. Okay. So we go with this merry bunch. Rondur actually survived. Not for long though. Managed to poison us. Matey hasn't done a lot of things for a long time. So we execute this one and burn this one. Well done, matey. Well done. Your rusty hatchet based on dexterity. Ryla will go utilize the weapon. Oh, there is one poacher there. 35. Uh-huh, 118 damage, can you imagine that? Those numbers are sick. No, you're not going anywhere. Scoundrel there. Let's begin with the pike. 64. 75. And now the lad over there. Elytrix, I think that will be job for you. 89 damage. Almost insta-kill. What Marauder? I'm not gonna make it there. So who will do that? Samwise, go do some shooting practice, please. Uh-huh. Sharpshooter, that's exactly what I wanted. Range is increased by 7. By 7. Electric. Do you? How come other archers? Oh no, Cupid has. Why Elytrix doesn't have it? Because she hasn't. She has been fighting for so much time and she didn't get that bonus. He just crit twice. Not bad. Some ways not bad. Okay, those bandits have been dealt with. The hitbox is terrible. Inspect. Cloth and wood. And freaking rat infestation. The most hated thing in this game that I have to do. 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not doing it today. I think that's what I will begin my stream with next time. Yes. And let's use it as our background for next stream. Taking screenshot. Yes, so let's save the game. I'm glad that I managed to stream for quite a while today. Thanks to AVPTM on Twitch, and to Nicholas, Debori, to Joey, Josiah, Matt, and to Farewell, who is known as Mahmoud Khan. Actually, I know his name now. We got to know each other last time. So, and yeah, it's been almost 4 hours today. Not bad, not great, but not bad as well. Thanks to everyone who's been silently watching or listening. My regards to those who will see the recording. And as for the upcoming streams, so as I said, tomorrow I'm meeting my mother, which means that I probably will be talking to her until late, and I won't be streaming. Wednesday, I think, is the same story. I'll be talking to my cousin, walking, and I might not go live. But on Thursday, I think I want to try, even though I'll have lessons and running session, but I still will do my best. If not, then definitely Friday or the weekend. Just stay tuned. Much more important question is what to stream, whether I'll continue Wartales or will get somewhere else instead. Yeah, to all of you, please get better, feel better. Joey, I hope your sickness goes away. Nicholas, I hope your condition improves. AVPTM, you survive your working week, and Mahmoud Khan, I hope you get great exam results. So, yeah, and all the best to the others. So, take care, people, and cheers. Thank you.